Okay, folks, if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, this next segment is for you. It's all about your money, specifically having enough when you retire. Now, before you say, I'll think about that later, think about this. Americans are living longer and in many cases outliving their retirement savings. Luckily, we have an expert here to help you. Dana Anspach is a certified financial planner and author, also the founder of her company, Sensible Money. Since 1995, she's helped people with investment services and retirement planning. Great to have you here.
Thanks, Scott.
Let's begin this way. How serious is the issue of people outliving their retirement savings?
You know, it's serious stuff. I mean, you don't want to get to retirement and be worried about where you're going to buy your groceries or how you're going to fill your car up with gas.
Right, so it's happening for sure. Let's give viewers now some real takeaways. You say, start saving and make a certain commitment when you get a pay raise. Tell me about that.
Well, it's the idea of saving more tomorrow, which sounds kind of like a trick, but you can trick yourself into contributing more to retirement. Each time you get a pay raise, let's say you get a 2% raise, take 1%. Commit it to savings, you keep the other 1% for yourself. So you're paying your future self and your current self, and you just make a habit of doing that. Pretty soon you'll be saving a lot. So
half that pay raise, you say, put toward retirement. Okay, you showed me an interesting little math equation that I want to put up on the screen. Take a look at this, folks, so follow me here. Let's say that you have one person who saves 6% of their income with a 10% return, good return, or another person who saves 10% of the income with a 6% rate of return. Who saves more, Dana?
Well, amazingly enough, it depends on your age.
All right.
So once you reach about 45 and older, the person with the higher savings rate, the 10% savings rate, is actually going to get farther than the person with the lower savings rate.
Interesting, because you always think, hey, if I'm getting a 10% return, I must be doing great.
Yeah.
But save more on that front end.
Save more as you get older. Saving more becomes even more and more important.
Okay. You also say instead of chasing that pot of gold out there, that all of us should garden. How so?
You know, people spend so much time losing themselves money by chasing that get-rich-quick scheme.
Okay.
I see it all the time. And, you know, we don't want to believe in the tried and true formulas, but if you had a garden, you're always going to have food on the table each night. That's a lot better than being out there chasing that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All
right, I've got another question coming up in just a little bit. Right now, let's just drive home those last 3 points. Commit half your pay raises to retirement savings, save more, and don't count on those higher return rates. You never can tell what you're going to make, you know, from bonds or Wall Street funds, stocks, and things like that. And then take care of that retirement garden every day. Don't search out for that pot of gold. Finally, financial planners now say plan for 30 years of retirement savings and also to plan for inflation. Can you kind of explain the effects of inflation over, decade over decade?
Absolutely. I think if you think back to what a gallon of gas cost when you started driving, you realize that inflation is real. So it can slowly eat away at your purchasing power. So it just means you have to save a little more so that your income can keep pace with inflation.
Okay, folks, don't forget, I put a link to Dana's website on our Facebook page. Her book, we've got it for you right here. The title is on our Facebook page as well. Dana, thank you for being here.
Great. Thanks, Scott.
Some great information. Veronica, up to you.